was in the middle of my yapping. Is it back? Is it back now? Hello? Am I back? I was in the middle of my yapping. I don't even remember what I was yapping about. Hey guys. Am I live? Okay, wait. Can we do an awesome test? Type 1 if you can hear me. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's like a couple 5-second delay, you know, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. Anyway, as I was saying, right? I kind of struggle to fall asleep in general. Like, I struggle to fall asleep in general. Like, wearing, like, normal clothes and with all of my blankies and all my stuffed animals in my comfy bed and everything. I struggle to fall asleep in general. And then they go and they strap, like, 12 sensors to my head and 3 of these things wrapped around my chest and, like, something on my finger and something literally up my nose digging into, like, my septum wall. Y'all, this stuff, okay, all of the wires on my head, like, ran down my back and everything, and I sleep on, like, my left side because I don't like my left ear, so I sleep on it. Does that make sense? I sleep on my left side, but the thing, all of the wires were hooked up to something on the wall on the right side, so I had, like, no wiggle room, and I could barely, like, roll around without fearing one of these was gonna fall off my head and everything. Anyway, it was, like, 11:30, like, maybe it was, like, midnight when we actually finally got to- Dude, no, it was kinda stupid, right? Because my fucking left ear that I hate, literally my left ear that I hate, because I feel like there's something living in my left ear, like, really deep inside of there, and I have to, like, sleep on the left side, otherwise he's gonna escape and, like, crawl up my nose and kill me in my sleep. Does that make sense? Anyway, I had no wiggle room with all of this stuff on me. Like, okay, now the clown music is playing. Anyway, I lay down in the bed. I was the last one to get all this stuff attached to my head, and they have to do calibration. What is calibration? So she's like on a speaker, right? She's on a speaker talking to every single person who is doing the sleep study, and she's like, okay, now we're gonna have you guys rest with your eyes open for 10 seconds. So I'm just sitting there like this. And then she's like, okay, now I'm gonna have you guys rest with your eyes closed for 10 seconds. And I'm like this. And she goes, okay, now, without moving your head, look up and down 10 times. So I do that like 10 times, and then she's like, now, without moving your head, look left and right 10 times. And then she's like, okay, now, I want you guys to wiggle your toes. And then she's like, I want you guys to stop breathing. And then, wait, when did this happen? She did this bit. It was like, I guess to like figure out if you're like asphyxiating or like hyperventilating in your sleep. She was like, she said something like, this was only for like the sleep study portion, this wasn't for the nap portion. I don't remember what she said. She was like, okay, now I want you guys to hyperventilate like you're having a panic attack. And I just started laughing because like, what the fuck? What? So I'm like, I don't have panic attacks. I'm chill, I think. So I just breathed like really hard for a couple seconds. Anyway. Y'all, when I tell you that I tried so hard to fall asleep, Like, they did this bit where they're like, okay, if you guys need anything in the middle of the night, because they have cameras in the room, she's like, if you guys need anything in the middle of the night, just sit up on your bed and stare straight at the camera. And I was, like, occasionally reaching over to check my phone because I'm thinking, like, oh my god, it's been, like, a million years and I'm still not unconscious. Like, the sleep study ends at 6 a.m., right? And it was, like, midnight. And I've been going to sleep on average at 5 a.m. So I'm thinking, like, I'm cooked. And I check my phone like a couple times. The latest I remember it getting was 3 a.m. It was 3 a.m. and I still wasn't asleep. You're live? Hi, Fatown. Anyway, I had to do this bit where I like sat on the bed and I like stared at the camera and I'm like, they're like, yeah, what's wrong? And I'm like, it was like so stupid, dude. I put my backpack on the right side of the bed and I realized, oh, I could really benefit from some rain sounds playing in my headphones, right? So I did this bit, dude. I didn't want to bother anyone. So I like crawled over the bed and tried to reach as far as I could, but all these wires on my back that were attached to the wall wouldn't let me reach. So then I rolled around and I started trying to reach for my backpack with my feet. And that didn't work. And then and then I realized like, oh shit, they're watching this. Like they're watching me grab my backpack with my feet. So I'm just like, okay, I give up and I sat on the bed and I stared at the camera and they come in and they're like, hey, what do you need? And I'm like, oh, I just wanted to grab my headphones from my bag and yeah, that's it. And then I played rain sounds in my awesome headphones. And guess fucking what? I fucking fell asleep. I fucking fell asleep. I was out. I don't know how, but I fell asleep at like 3 something in the morning. And I woke up at 7 a.m., which kind of confused me because they said it ended at 6 a.m. And then I wake up and she's like, all right, you're here for like the MSTL, which is like multiple sleep latency test or something, right? There's like 2 different tests. There's the sleep study and then there's the multi-sleep latency test. Sleep study is just overnight and then the multi-sleep latency test is like a nap study. Like I have to take 5 naps or something. Apparently I was the only person who stuck around for the nap study. Everyone else was just there for the sleep study. So I wake up at 7 a.m. and I'm like, okay, like she wanted me to be, like I had to be awake for 2 hours straight before the first nap was scheduled. So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I'm walking around and it's like everyone is gone. And it's just like a empty hotel looking thing. It's not like a hotel, but it looked like an empty hotel and it was spooky. Anyway, the nap portion. I have to confess something to you guys. Okay, here's my problem. It's supposed to be 2 hours you have to stay awake, and then you're supposed to take a 20-minute nap, and then you're supposed to be awake for another 2 hours, and then you take a 20-minute nap, and that like loops like 5 times. We're supposed to take like 5 naps or something. Or me, I'm supposed to. There was no we, there was no one else there. I may have failed the first 2 naps. Oopsies. I didn't fall asleep for the first 2 naps. I was like really scared and really, really freaking out because like they need the nap data or something. I thought I was gonna fail the sleep study and they were gonna kick me out. They say you failed it. How does one even nap like that? I don't know. How was I supposed to fall asleep with all this strapped to my body? I'd been there for hours. I couldn't do that. Like my problem is that I can kind of take naps, right? It just takes me a long time to fall asleep. I didn't fucking realize the 20-minute duration of the nap. That's all the time you get to fall asleep. You only get the 20 minutes to fall asleep and get the data of you sleeping. So I failed both the first naps because it takes me a lot fucking longer than 20 minutes to fall asleep. And then I was so sad. I was so sad because every single time, like I would hear on the speaker, they're like, all right, the nap portion is over now. And I was like, no, dude, I was inches away from napping. Like, I was inches away from falling asleep into a nap. And they went on the speaker and they're like, the nap is over now! And then I just had to, like, stay awake for 2 more hours. Like, on the brink of falling asleep. But the problem is that if I fall asleep when I'm not supposed to fall asleep, I also fail! Anyway, I managed to fall asleep on the 3rd nap. I did that shit. And then I woke up. I was so fucking confused. I'm so serious. When I woke up after the 3rd nap, I didn't even know where I was. Like, usually when I wake up, I feel like I'm pretty oriented and everything. Like, I'm like, okay, I was just asleep. I literally, like, I hear them on the speaker, and they come into the room to, like, unplug the thing from the wall, and I look at her, like, I feel like I said it in a rude way, but I was so confused. I was like, did I fall asleep? Like, I was just lost. And she's like, yeah, you did! And I'm like, oh my gosh, wow. And then she, like, leaves, and I just got to stay there really confused. Anyway, I failed the 4th nap. But then we got to the 5th nap. I was very confused again. I like genuinely, I didn't even know if I slept for the last nap. You wanna know what she tells me? She looks at me and she says, yeah, you were asleep for 1 minute and 13 seconds, and then you just woke up. Wow, I'm so refreshed. Yay, like, okay. Dude, can I tell you guys something? You remember when I was talking about how this, you see this like circular like shape over here? This entire circle is a squishy thing of goop, right? This entire circle is goop, like hard goop, kind of like Play-Doh goop. Like a kneadable eraser. No, like the wax that you put on your braces that you play with sometimes, that's what it was like. Zod. Wait, does it actually say gullible on the ceiling? The fuck? Anyway, they go and like after the last nap, they go to like take all of this off and everything. It left a giant fucking circle of goop on my forehead. And I almost fucking walked out the building looking like that. I'm so fucking glad that I went to the bathroom after my final nap. And I just I like looked in the mirror and there's just a giant y'all can I admit something a little embarrassing? Okay, let's take a look at this. We got goop right here. We got goop right here. We got goop right here, goop right here. 3 things of goop right here. I haven't broken out on my forehead since I was in fucking middle school. It's not so bad over here. All over here and like all over here. Just like in a giant circle. There are tiny little red pimples. That's about it. I just wanted to complain. But yeah, that's it. Like I have acne now. That's really all I had to say. Anyway, that was my sleep study people talking session. Oh my god, wait, it's not over. Y'all, on my calendar, guess what? Guess what's happening tomorrow? I'm going back. For the results. Tomorrow. At 1:30 p.m. EST. They're gonna sit me down. Dude, but like, what if they sit me down and they look at, like, I'm so scared. I'm so scared because what if they sit me down and they look at me and they go like this. Hey, buddy. So we went over the sleep results. You know, as it turns out, we didn't find anything abnormal. You're fine. Everything's normal. Like, what if they say that to me? I'm gonna sit you down and be like, we couldn't use any of that. Apparently that's a thing. I googled it. I googled like what to expect from sleep study results or something, and like the top result was expect that they tell you to do it all over again because your results were inconclusive or they didn't get enough data or something. Like, I'm scared. Oh my god, Godzilla is playing. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm scared. I'm also going to the dentist tomorrow. Wait, can I tell y'all about my teeth for a second? Dude, I was chewing on a sticky note yesterday, right? I was chewing on an awesome sticky note in my mouth yesterday, and then I go to the bathroom and I'm like, oh my god, hey, that's crazy. There's like a green sticky note like stuck in my teeth. So I grab like a little like nail cuticle pusher thing, and I'm like, I'm gonna put this in my tooth for a second. Get the sticky note out of my tooth. And the hole that used to be in my tooth, a really big hole now. It's like a lot bigger than it used to be. I accidentally took out a bit of my tooth with the sticky note when I did that yesterday. A really big hole in my tooth. And then it was like a green sticky note, right? So I get all that out and I'm like, okay, there's no more green in my tooth. And I open my jaw and I look back in the mirror and I'm like, oh wait, that's not green, that's red. Why is that? Oh, my tooth is bleeding. You guys want to see the hole in my tooth? Oh, it doesn't look that big anymore. Right there. You see that? Like, hole in my tooth? That's the tooth, the little one. It's okay, he needs to fall out. I can't see shit. Should I get like a flashlight? Can I be honest? I'm kind of scared for this one. I think he's next. My baby teeth. What if I go to the dentist tomorrow and they just steal it? Yeah, these are my baby teeth, bruh. I feel like it's normal to have baby teeth at 22 years of age. I'm not the only one, right? How haven't your teeth grown behind them? Oh, my dear friend Bucket, so I don't have the adult teeth to replace those baby teeth. I used to have one here, too. Right on top of it. This one's fake now. I was born missing like 4 teeth. But it's chill, because one of the 4 teeth was a wisdom tooth, so they only had to take out 3 wisdom teeth. But, 3 of my adult teeth that aren't wisdom teeth are missing. So, like, the baby tooth is just supposed to stay there. Can you shop for cake off dubs? Oh my god, Adrena Bug! Look me in the eyes, y'all. Be so honest with me right now. After the doodle board, after the puzzle, if there's a puzzle, do you guys want to play cake off? Just like a little bit. Anyway. Like, here's the problem, right? Okay, let me do a little dentist mansplaining for you guys, right? Okay, baby tooth. It don't come out. It won't come out. I've tried on both of them. I've tried on all of my baby teeth. They don't want to come out. But they're not supposed to come out, right? Because they don't have the adult teeth to replace it. And I talked to my dentist about this. Tyler, thank you for the gifty to Jennifer Garrett. Thank you. They're not supposed to come out, right? Because if this comes out, then the 2 teeth next to it, you know what they're going to do? They're going to do this. They're going to shift. Because there's going to be a hole there, and they're going to try to take up that space, and then, like, all of, like, the 5 years that I had braces on my teeth, that's going to be for, like, nothing. And that's going to be, like, really sad. And, like, really dumb. So, I'm just supposed to... My dentist literally told me, like, 10 years ago or something, he's like, yeah, so basically, you're just gonna want to keep those baby teeth in your mouth as long as possible, like, literally until they're rotting, until they're like breaking into pieces. You just want to keep them in there as long as possible until you have room in your insurance to like get them replaced. That's what you're gonna want to do, okay? You're gonna want to keep them in there as long as possible, okay? So, I'm 22, I still have baby teeth. Oh my god, you guys want to see a picture of my fingers from yesterday? We have to wrap up the people talking list. Like, it's almost time for the doodle board in like literally 1 minute. You guys want to see a picture of my fingers? These were my fingers from yesterday. I don't really know what I did, but my fingers were blue. Just like this one and this one. I was really confused. I thought it was dye for like a little bit, and then I went and I washed my hands super duper violently, and that didn't fix it. And then I went and I used hand sanitizer super violently, and that didn't fix it. And then I went and got an alcohol wipe, and that didn't fix it. And then I got acetone nail polish remover, and that didn't fix it. And my fingers were just blue. But, like, they're normal now. Like, you see, they're, like, normal color now. They're, like, not blue anymore. I think you're turning into Godzilla. And then I took another picture, and they were, like, maybe, like, a little bit more blue, but, like, it was fine. It was, like, normal Raynaud's moment. I don't know. Like, I got Raynaud's. Like, I've had Raynaud's for years, but usually when I'm, like, Raynaud's freezing cold vibes, my fingers are white, not blue, but, like... Gina Pog says to check my Twitch whispers. Watch together. Anime Squad. Family Guy. I don't think I'm gonna click on this. German Family Guy. Hold on. One more thing for the awesome people talking list. You know what? Let me just go on my phone because I have pictures on my phone. One more thing for the awesome people talking list, and then we will get into the awesome doodle board portion of the stream. I want y'all to know I played Cake Off last night with Adrena Pog. Cake Off on Roblox. Can we look at the fucking cake that Adrena Pog baked up? Because I'm genuinely, I went to bed thinking about this cake. I woke up in the morning and I was brushing my teeth and I was still thinking about this cake. Look at that! Number one Adrena Pog snowman cake! That's so good! That's so good! And then we had another round where the theme was kawaii cute, and I have to say, everyone else's cakes, honestly, pretty good. They had, like, some nice, cute, like, pastel pink and purple. They had lots of flowers. They had lots of bows, lots of, like, sparkly glitter. Like, you know, they really nailed the cute kind of kawaii theme. So much detail on everyone else's cake. Just, like, honestly, like, really good cakes. You want to know who ended up in the top 2? Me and Adrena Pog. These were our cakes. That was it. These were our cakes. And in that round, my cake took home the victory royale. Yep. That was about it. Yeah. Oh my god. Should we do the doodle board now? I almost said, should we play Windcraft? I have Windcraft in my mind! I need to stream Windcraft. I was gonna stream Windcraft last night, and then suddenly it was 3 in the morning, and that was like so weird. I don't know what happened. It was like 3 in the morning somehow. It wasn't supposed to be 3 in the morning, and then it turned into 3 in the morning. I don't know what happened. It was 3 in the morning. Maybe I'll stream Windcraft tomorrow. If I don't die at the dentist, maybe I'll stream Windcraft tomorrow. Start the doodle board. Alright. Is there even music playing? Oh, there's music playing. Let me close these awesome tabs. Let me close this, Wait! Wait! Have you guys checked your calendar? Guys! Guys, do you know what day it is? It's National Dog Day! Today! That's today! Oh my god. Are you serious? National Dog Day. Oh my god. Little gay people, welcome to the National Dog Day 2024 doodle board. Do we have a National Dog Day doodle board of 2023? Let me look at the old doodle boards. I feel like we do. Can we compare? Dog. What? How do I find this? Dog. I found it! Sorry, that took me 27 years. The National Dog Day Doodle Board of 2023. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at this. And then, like dogs, I'm gonna draw fish, or men kissing, or women kissing. It is National Dog Day, and y'all are now, like, just now telling me, like, oh, I don't like dogs. Look at the Desprezo dog. There's so many dogs here. Did I draw this? Is that Chip? Did I draw that? I don't know what I drew. I can't even remember. I must have drawn something. My Ella! My Ella! I think I drew that! Did I draw that? I don't know if I drew that! That's my Ella. Anyway, I could just be stealing people's dogs and saying that I drew that. But, speaking of doodleboard, should I paste the awesome link? Should I paste the awesome link for this? Y'all want to do the awesome doodleboard? Okay, wait. We need to have the classic doodleboard rundown. Hold on. Let me move my little tabs around. Okay, doodleboarders. Very important. Ollie Frog, get out of here! How did you get in, Ollie Frog? Ollie Frog. Very important information for the doodleboarders. If you would like to partake in the doodleboard, this is not required, but it is suggested. Over here on the side, you can view the layers, right? Each person on the doodleboard has their own layer of which they doodle on. But sometimes things happen and it gets a little confusing and people can lose their layers. Someone else can claim your layer or something can happen and it's like really confusing and everything. Anyway, I recommend once you get your layer, double click on the name of your layer and just add your name next to it. Yeah, it displays your name at the bottom, but if someone else somehow claims your layer, that's gonna put their name there. So, just to keep things safe, to make sure you don't lose your layer, maybe slap your name on your little layer a little bit, yeah? Just, anyway, that's like it. I'll send the awesome link now, and then I'm gonna drink alcohol in my mouth. Pin. Doodleboard link. There we go. I'm putting this in my mouth now. Buzzball. Nobody would steal someone else's layer. It happens. I don't think it's ever like an intentional. Oh, do y'all have drawing perms, right? Yeah, no, Ollie drew something earlier. Y'all must just be thinking. Okay. I have an awesome strategy. I'm gonna go through my camera roll and try and find cute pictures of my little dogs. I've got this really good picture of Cashew. And my Ella right next to him. I need to draw my babies. Dude, I love Cashew. Cashew didn't even exist. Okay, he existed, but I never meted Cashew in my life for the last doodle board. And now I can put Cashew on this doodle board. Y'all like the awesome font that I drew with my fingers? I tried to do like an outline by using the fill bucket tool, and it just didn't work. So I was like, okay, that's just gonna have to be good enough. I really tried a little. How do I collapse these at the bottom?